This video is episode 6, Tweaking the Mix, of our Basic Mixing in Pro Tools series. Feel free to watch these videos individually or as a series. There is a link to the full series playlist in the description below. If you find these videos useful, please comment, like, and subscribe. Enjoy. Okay, so what we're going to do is continue working on the mix in this video. So we're just going to be kind of balancing things. Now that we have everything in place, we have the compression, we have EQ, we have the reverb and delay. Now it's like we have to look at the whole picture and see how everything fits together. And I have my speakers on, so I will probably not be speaking as the track's going so it doesn't get picked up in the microphone, so I can switch it on and off. So let's have a listen. Let's go ahead and jump to the beginning of the song. So the first thing I'm going to do is just dial in the gate on these backing tracks. So we'll turn on that gate. And I know he does some so we're going to break that, hit and B, and move that up a little bit louder. He does just some funny little... Let's see. There we go. So now it turns off. Let's do the other background vocal.
Yes, you wanna party? I'll party. What can I see? Party, let's party. Untie me.
So we want all this to be disappear. Okay, let's see what happens as we get close.
Yes, you wanna party? I'll party. What can I see? Guess you wanna party.
Okay, so now it's turned down. That should help a little bit. So let's start again. Okay, and then let's work on the lead vocal. It needs a little bit more dynamics processing than we could accomplish with just this. So we're going to add a limiter on the back end of it, and we're going to use Maxim. There it is.
Guess you wanna party, I'll party, what can I see? Guess you wanna party, you're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party, I count you 3, now we're gonna party, let's party and tie me. Life spins madly on without
So we gotta find the loudest parts.
Please stop nodding. You've had your fill, I think we're done. You've had your fill, I think we're done. If you wanna party, I'll party, what can I see? The party, let's party, your timing, all good things.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning and see how that all works.
Party, I'll party, I count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party and
Now, if you're doing a live mix, you'd probably have to ride this vocal a little bit. In our circumstance, I'm going to break that and just boost the clip gain a little bit so that this looks a little bit more like the rest of them. And so then we should get pretty similar processing results.
Yes, you want a party, why can't I see? Yes, you want a party.
That helps us so we don't have to make the processor work as hard.
Out and feeling lost, leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call.
Okay, and then at this point, it really depends on stylistically how loud you want the lead vocals. So there's a lot of variance depending on style. Pop and country, the vocals really loud up front, and other rock styles, the vocal can be more buried. And so we're going to kind of be a little bit in between. We don't want this to be too much on out front. We want to accentuate everything the band's doing, but we don't want to bury the vocal either. So we can just adjust the volume here in the track or the output ceiling on this limiter to accomplish the same thing.
Out and feeling lost, leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Yes, I got it. Yes, you want a party, what can I see? Yes, you want a party, starting to try to leave. This is how you party, a party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party your timing. All good things have come to pass. Of course I end up being last. Trapped inside this ever know. I'll be right back till I show. I thought that.
Okay, we're going to mess with the bass and the drums for a second. Now, a lot of people would say, well, we should have a submix on the drums. We could do a submix on the drums. In my experience, people go a little too crazy with submixes, and you get too many submixes, and it just, you don't know what's happening. And the more complex your mix gets, the more chance it has to sound bad and to have problems. So the more simple you can keep it, the better. In this circumstance, the drums are working fine. If we wanted to increase them a little bit, we could. There's not really any big driving reason to put them through a submix. And so we're not going to. We're going to keep it simple. So the whole keep it simple, stupid, the KISS sort of thing applies greatly to mixing. So we don't have any submixes. Everything's going to the main out to the master. And we have our 3 simple reverb, 2 reverbs and delay. So I'm going to kind of mess with the balance between bass and drums for a second, and then kind of work back up the pyramid with the other instruments to make sure they sit under that vocal nicely.
Out and feeling lost, leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Yes, I got it. Yes, you want a party, what can I see? Yes, you want a party, starting to try to leave. This is how you party, a party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party your timing. All good.
Okay, now the whole time while you're doing this, you want to keep an eye on your master. You can see that we're hitting negative 3.4. That means we have lots of headroom, so we can still turn stuff up a little bit and not have to worry about hitting 0. And if you want to clear that, you can click on it and it will pop up again. I'm going to actually make my drums into a group so that I can just up them a little bit. So I can go click on groups here, new group, and oh, just a second, we're going to cancel. Oh, we could cancel that because see, the delay was selected, or we can click in here and remove the delay from the group. So you can manage the group here. We're going to call this drums. Hit OK. And now we can just turn all of our drum tracks up by the same amount.
Out and feeling lost, leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Yes, I got it. Yes, you want a party, what can I see? Yes.
I like that. That trombone with a lot of reverb on it in the back.
Party, let's party your timing. All good I end up being last. Trapped inside this evernote. I'll be right back to the Harra show. I thought that this time it would come. Fear not, darling, I brought my gun. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill, I think we're dead. Say it, you know what I think of me. If you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? If you wanna party, it's starting to tire me. This is how you party. I'll party. I got the free. Now we're gonna party. Let's party. Untie me.
I just keep feeling like I don't have quite enough accordion, but for the most part, everything's working really well. I really like where the bass and the drums are sitting, especially the bass and the kick drum. They're really thumping nicely. The acoustic guitar is plenty loud. If anything, maybe I bring it back a teeny bit, but the accordion's the one that's really getting me. So
Out and feeling low.
let's go ahead and start back at the beginning.
Say, Susie, Tyler. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party. It's starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party. I got 2, 3. Now we're gonna party. Let's party and tie me. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill. I think we're done. Say, Susie, Palina. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party. You're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party. I count to 3. Now we're gonna party. Let's party.
I know that I move things back and forth with the trombone and the trumpet, but I'm almost thinking that I should switch it back because I keep hearing the trumpet and the accordion kind of like blend together a little too much. So let's see about that.
Say, Susie, Tyler. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party. It's starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party. I got 2, 3. Now we're gonna party. Let's party and tie me. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill. I think we're done. Say, Susie, Palina. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party. You're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party. I count to 3. Now we're gonna party. Let's party and tie me. Please stop nodding, don't protest. It's just your hand upon my breast. I'm bleeding out and feeling lost. Leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Say, Susie, I got it. You're it. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party. You're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party.
Okay, we'll put our cursor there so we can pick up. I think everything's sounding pretty good to me. Things are fitting quite well. The vocal's in a good spot. It's in the mix. It's not buried. It's not sitting in front of it or standing on top of it or whatever. It's sitting nicely in the mix, which I think for stylistically for what this is, that works quite well because then it brings out other things. At this point, we could do a little bit of automation to bring out maybe, you know, when the chorus finishes and it kind of accentuates the trumpet and the trombone part, we could bump those up a teeny bit. That'd be the kind of thing to do next. But overall, it's really sounding pretty balanced.
Party, I'll count to three. Now we're gonna party. Let's party. Your timing. All good things have come to pass. Of course, I end up being last. Trapped inside.
I think I do want to put a limiter on the trumpet because it's pretty dynamic. So we're going to do the same thing. Actually, let's just do this the easy way. I'm going to hold Option, grab the maximum on the vocal, and drag it over to the trumpet. And so let's see.
Now we're gonna party. Let's party. Your timing. All good things have come to pass. Of course, I end.
So now that softer stuff should get louder.
This is how you party. I'll party. I'll count to three. Now we're gonna party. Let's party. Your timing. It will surely come. You've had your fill. I think we're done. Say, Susie, party la. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. Why can't I see? Yes, you wanna party. You're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll party. I'll count to three. Now we're gonna party. Let's party and time me. Please stop nodding, no protest. It's just your hand upon my breast. I'm bleeding out and feeling lost. Leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Yes, I got it. Beauty. Yes, you want to party, I'll party.
Okay, so at this point, I think we could do that little bit of automation. So we're going to go ahead and do that in this video. So I'm just going to bring on the volume arrow. So I'm in the edit window, and there's two ways I could do this. I mean, there's multiple ways, but two ways I can show what we're doing here is one, you can click on the wave form and change it to volume, and then you see the volume playlist in there. Or you can click on this arrow and now you can see the actual waveform playlist as well as the volume playlist. And so we're going to do that same thing with the trombone. And so what we can do here, so we can just kind of select that area and
Yes, you want to
yeah, let's go ahead and select the whole thing and just bump it up 2 dB. So from -4.1, which is what's at now, see -4.1, up to -2.1. And then we'll do the same thing with the, I'm going to get rid of this plugin. Same thing here, we'll grab that whole section and we'll go from -4.6 to -2.6. So 2 dB, we'll start with that.
Yes, you want to party, I'll party. Why can't I
Okay, and let's do that the next time that same thing happens. So
Yes, you want to party, I'll party. Why can't I see? Yes, you want.
okay, so same thing. Go up, whoa, 2 dB or so. Okay, if you want to get more detailed with this, you can hold Command and it will move by a 0.1 dB.
Yes, you want to party.
Now the accordion does the same part, so if we wanted to, we could bump up the accordion too.
Yes, you want to party, I'll party. Why
So what we end up getting is this. We'll go back a little bit.
This time it will surely come. You've had your fill. I think we're done. Say, Susie, party la. Yes, you want to party, I'll party.
Yeah, so all of a sudden kind of jumps out. So we'll do the same thing here.
Say, Susie, I got it. Beauty.
I think it's this. Yeah.
Yes, you want to party, I'll party. Why can't
Okay, so if I select it, it makes it really nice. I can adjust it on each one of these And I know that that bump in volume is going to happen exactly where that selection was.
Yes, I got it. Beauty. Yes, you want a party, what can I see? Yes, you want a party, you're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, a party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party, your timing. All good things have come.
Now, maybe that line is a little loud. So I'm going to bump that down a little bit, actually.
Count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party, your timing. All good things. Count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party, your timing. All good things have.
And then I can take and I'm holding Command to click and add another node there, and holding Option to delete that other node. I'm going to put another one here, and so it's a nice kind of smooth getting out of that volume change.
Count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party, your timing. All good things have.
So if we go back to the mix window, you'll see, and this is the trumpet right here. So you'll watch and we can see this fader move.
Count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party, your timing. All good things
And then it
have
moved back
come
up, and then it moved back up, climbed back up there. So that's nice. We'll keep going.
have come to pass. Of course I end up being last. Trapped inside this ever. I'll be right back till the show. I thought that this time it would come. Fear not, darling, I brought my gun. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart.
Okay, so we have the same thing where he gets really soft, the lead vocal. I'm going to break that, hit B, making sure that the A to Z is on while I do that. And I'm going to move up. Now you can also draw this just like the volume automation if you show the clip line gain, which is in the view menu. But I kind of prefer to just chop it up and adjust them. So.
Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill, I think we're dead. Say it, tu no puedo peinarme. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party. What can I see? Yes, you wanna party.
So we could do it there again.
Say it, tu no puedo peinarme.
If we wanted to, we could just do it for the rest of the song. We just have to be careful because everything's getting a little crazy. So maybe I'll just bump it up 1 dB instead of 2. Okay, so now that's pretty good. That's our mix. So we can just listen one more time through just to make sure we're happy with everything. So hit save.
Yes, you want a party, what can I see? Yes, you want a party, you're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, a party, I count to 3, now we're gonna party, let's party, you tie me. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill, I think we're done.
I just keep wanting to hear these background vocals a little further to the side and a little louder to me too. So let's hear this one. It's mainly that purple one, the right one.
Yes, you want a party,
A party, what can I see? Guess you want a party. You're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, a party, I count to 3. Now we're going. gonna party, let's party and tie me. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill, I think we're done.
Same thing. He's a little softer here. You can just see the waveform there. Break it, bump it up a little bit, so it's kind of matching that.
Yes, you wanna party, I'll party, why can't I see? Yes, you wanna party, you're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party and tie me. Please stop nodding, don't protest. It's just your hand upon my breast. I'm bleeding out and feeling lost. Leave it be despite the cost. And in the end, if I should call, don't mind me, I've seen it all. Yes, I got it. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party, what can I see? Yes, you wanna party, you're starting to tire me. If this is how you party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party, you'll tie me. All good things have come to pass. Of course I end up being last. Trapped inside this evermore. I'll be right back till the show. I thought that this time it would come. Fear not, darling, I brought my gun. Life spins madly on without you. This could take some getting used to. For what it's worth, my heart remains. Every day I rack my brain. This time it will surely come. You've had your fill, I think we're done. Say it, you will follow me down. Yes, you wanna party, I'll party, what can I see? Yes, you wanna party, it's starting to tire me. This is how you party, I'll count to 3. Now we're gonna party, let's party, untie me.
Okay, there we go. So I think our mix is sounding really good. And in the next video, we will bounce it down or mix it down.